Ice Spice is just 4 years into her career and she has already become one of the biggest female rappers in the world. Her streaming numbers are staggering, far surpassing those of top female rappers like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Doja Cat at similar points in their careers. But she seems to get the most hate of all female rappers. The burning question is why? Her journey started in the Bronx as part of the New York drill rap movement, which was popularized by artists like Pop Smoke. With her infectious tracks and distinctive style, Ice Spice quickly took the music industry by storm within a short time. Known for her playful yet confident rap delivery, she gained major recognition on TikTok, where her track Munch, Feelin' You, went viral in 2022. The song was about a man who was simping for her while she selfishly got what she wanted from him. Ice Spice even coined her very own meaning for the term munch, describing it as a, quote, particularly clueless type of guy. A dummy, a sucker, and a simp, end quote. The song was doing quite well, but it skyrocketed after something unexpected happened. An event that sparked the first wave of criticism toward Ice Spice. She posted a screenshot of Drake sliding into her DMs where he complimented the song, talking about him wanting to play it on his radio station. Fans were shocked. Why was Drake, arguably the best rapper in the world, reaching out to an up-and-coming female rapper that most people hadn't even heard of yet? Speculations ran online and there were rumors that the two were even dating. This seemed like the only explanation. However, it turned out they were not romantically involved and Drake eventually played the song on his radio station. This move gave the track even more traction, leading it to chart on Billboard's bubbling under Hot 100 list. Even with this early success, many still labeled Ice Spice as a one-hit wonder. But if there is one thing that Ice Spice does better than twerking, it is proving people wrong. She went on to release more tracks and secured major features, collaborating with the likes of Taylor Swift on Karma, Pink Panthers on Boy's a Liar remix, and even the queen herself, Nicki Minaj. Since then, her unique style, bold personality, and catchy hooks have continued to resonate with younger audiences, earning her a strong fan base and solidifying her position as one of the new faces of hip-hop. However, with her meteoric rise came a wave of mixed reactions. While fans celebrate her authenticity and refreshing presence, critics have been less kind. Beyond accusations of sleeping her way to the top, there have been numerous complaints regarding her work. Some argue her music lacks lyrical complexity and production quality, dismissing her success as more of a product of social media hype rather than genuine artistic merit. Furthermore, her public feuds with other prominent female artists like Lotto, Nicki Minaj, and Cleotrapa have not helped but have only added fuel to the controversy surrounding her. So in this video, we will be going further into these controversies and how she has continued to respond to them. One of the key criticisms that Ice Spice faces is that her music is often perceived as repetitive and lacking lyrical depth. Many listeners have pointed out that her tracks frequently use similar beats or concepts. This criticism is especially evident in her first EP, Like, which fans say felt one-dimensional with the same flow across all 6 songs, making them all sound pretty much the same. Furthermore, critics often attribute her success more to social media virality as opposed to her own talent. Her rapid rise to fame, which was largely driven by social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, has led some to question whether her popularity is actually built on the fleeting attention span of the internet rather than solid musical skills. They argue that she relies heavily on TikTok trends to stay relevant. Comments like, quote, "It's sad how there are many people working night and day to perfect their craft but don't get the opportunities, while others with less than a third of the skills get catapulted right into the music industry just for a meme," end quote. Those are very common comments, and it's hard to deny. Those trends, especially memes, have significantly boosted her music career, as evidenced by her amassing over 40 million monthly listeners on Spotify in just a few years. But that's not all the critics have to say. They also argue that her sound has not evolved and she hasn't consistently released hits with the same impact as her early breakout track Munch. Comparisons are often made to artists like Glorilla, who has managed to sustain attention with follow-up tracks, while Ice Spice has struggled to maintain the same level of success. Moreover, Ice Spice has faced scrutiny for her reliance on sex appeal during performances, with some fans feeling her talent is overshadowed by her physical image. This conversation echoes a familiar struggle for women in the music industry as a whole, where balancing sex appeal with artistry is often a tightrope act, one that icons like Nicki Minaj have managed to walk successfully by leaning into both talent and image. Even beyond these industry-specific critiques, Ice Spice has also faced the challenge of navigating a predominantly male genre where young female rappers are held to unfair standards. Women in hip-hop often endure harsher scrutiny regarding their appearance, talent, and authenticity. For Ice Spice, this means she must contend not only with typical artistic expectations, but also with layered criticisms about how she presents herself and fits into the hip-hop landscape. Despite the increasing number of critiques, Ice Spice has shown a remarkable effort at resilience, using the negativity as a fuel to push forward rather than allowing it to derail her. Through interviews and social media, she has addressed her critics head on, maintaining that she's here to stay and continues to make music for those who appreciate her work. However, it is easier said than done, as sometimes it is easier to slip out of character. For instance, a viral tweet by a fan accused Ice Spice of fat phobia and suggested that she either improve her stage presence or, quote, be sent back to the Bronx, with other comments saying the music is trash, the live performances are trash, just do porn at this point, end quote. But instead of addressing the performance critique, Ice Spice mocked the fan's appearance, doing exactly what she was accused of, and you can trust the internet, it leads to even more backlash and accusations of fat shaming. However, apart from the fact that she is trying as much as she can to develop her reaction to controversial statements by her fans, this incident just does more to shed more light on the broader challenge that many female artists face, navigating public expectations and the constant scrutiny of their image. However, despite the misstep, Ice Spice's connection with her fan base remains strong thanks to her unapologetic and confident social media presence. While better handling of criticism is an important skill that will be vital for her long-term success, Ice Spice continues to rise by embracing what makes her unique and engaging with supporters that actually resonate with her journey. One of Ice Spice's most defining moments came during a major collaboration with a high-profile artist that silenced many of her critics. After being heavily criticized for her stage presence, she released a track, Did It First, with Central C that quickly broke streaming records. The song went viral across social media and had over 40 million views even before it was released. The song went on to spend 5 weeks on the Billboard Top 100 chart. The song's success showcased how versatile she is as an artist, proving she can stand alongside some of the biggest names in the industry. It also tried to solidify her place in the music world, where her talent and appeal were no longer in question. In addition to the success of her collaborations, Ice Spice has skillfully used social media to confront negativity and shift the narrative in her favor. Following a wave of criticism about her performances, she took to Twitter and responded to her detractors with grace and humor. Rather than escalating the situation, she flipped the conversation, acknowledging the critique while subtly reminding her followers of her achievements. This pivotal period in her career reshaped the public perception of Ice Spice, transforming her from a rising star with potential to a formidable artist in her own right. The viral track and her savvy social media responses demonstrated not only her determination to stay at the top of her game, but also her resilience in the face of criticism. As she continues to evolve, these moments have become defining chapters in her career, proving that she has what it takes to thrive in an industry that demands both talent and thick skin. If there's one thing that's certain, it's that Ice Spice receives far more hate than she deserves. Glooming through all the hate is just hypocrisy. In today's music industry, many artists tailor their songs specifically to trend on TikTok and boost sales. Artists like Lil Nas X with Old Town Road, Olivia Rodrigo with Driver's License, and Megan Thee Stallion with Savage are prime examples of this strategy. And let's not even mention the numerous artists who rely heavily on sex appeal to promote songs that lack lyrical depth yet don't face nearly as much controversy as Ice Spice. So heads up to Ice Spice, who has faced both criticism and support, using each experience as fuel to push her craft forward. Despite the scrutiny over her performance and style, she remains focused on evolving as an artist, experimenting with her sound, and collaborating with top industry figures. She has managed to grow and adapt despite public expectations, refusing to let negative commentary define her journey. By working with trusted producers and honing her performance skills, she has demonstrated her ability to thrive in a competitive industry. Her work ethic and commitment to her artistry have not gone unnoticed, and she has earned major awards and collaborates with global stars like Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift, and even more to come. So what do you think about Ice Spice's rise to fame and all the hate she has gotten all along the way? Do you think she deserves it? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to check out our next video exploring even more controversial artists. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos based on your suggestions. Thanks for watching.